Well, I'm Pastor Ken Ediger, and I'm here with Pastor Jeff Neher, and we're standing in front of a beautiful new Faith at Home Center in our gathering space, and it is a wonderful center. But Jeff, tell us just a little bit about the purpose. Why is it here?
The purpose of this center is, as a church, we desire to come alongside families to encourage them, to resource them in doing what most families want to do and most people want to do, is grow in their faith. But this is a way for us as a church to resource them and help them in that way.
Well, that's a wonderful opportunity that people have. And I see right here in the middle, there are some pamphlets on display, and I understand there's 28 different pamphlets. Tell us just a little bit about what these pamphlets are about.
Okay. These are 28 life stage pamphlets that we have developed that we will give away free to anybody who wants them. And on the inside, there's just some information about just some encouragement, some words of wisdom. And then on the back, there is some going further resources. And these may be books, they may be websites, they may be classes that our church has to go along with this life stage.
So if I come along and I pick up one of these resources, and of course I'll find it helpful, but on the back you talk about some of these resources. Where would I find those? What kind of resources would we have available?
If it's a book, we have the books all available right here on this side and for checkout. And so if you look on here and you say, hey, I would really like to read this book to help me with intentional parenting, you can come here. There will be a host at the center that will be wearing one of these fancy little name tags, and so they can help you find the book. And then right here, there's a checkout sheet where you can write down your name, the resource, and you have 3 weeks to check out the book.
And so these resources are available for free.
Yes.
And I also see there's another display that says some free resources here. What are those resources?
These are what we call recipe cards, and they're kind of fit 3 different categories. There's one for marriage date nights, and so I know some of you may have written on your plan that you were going to take your wife out on a date, and so you're saying, it's been a long time since we've been out on a date, and what do we talk about? You can pick up one of these cards. It kind of gives you an idea of what you can do on the date, some questions, just some starting points for your date night. There's also cards for those who have little children and those who have teenagers, just to start conversations, some activities to do. And these will change every month. There will be 5 or 6 new ones every month that you can pick up. And we also have a DVD, Preparing to Lead Your Child to Christ, and that is also a free resource for you to pick up.
So there's some great resources here that are absolutely free. We hope you'll stop by and visit with one of the hosts and pick up some of the free resources. What if I say, I want something that I see here, but I need it for more than 3 weeks. Is there something that we could look at about that?
Yeah, you can come right over here to this side, and we have some resources here for sale with a variety of different age groups and family types. And so some of these are for little kids, stories that you can read that we have found useful. There's a Bible for kids. There's also some resources for parenting. I want to grow as a parent, and so I might read The Blessing to learn how to give a blessing to my kids. If for marriage, we have the Simply Romantic Nights date night box that you can get some ideas. There's an idea box for just some activities you can do as a family. And for those who've had teenagers that are wanting to talk to their kids about sex and purity, we have a weekend getaway that kind of comes in a box that they can. So there's a variety of different things for purchase. And
Okay, so we want people to stop by, and if there's something they see here, there'll be a host here to help them answer questions. I noticed some CDs here. What is on display right here?
Yeah, these are seeds, worship CDs that we really enjoy as a family, and I know a lot of other families enjoy. So we put those here. There's also praying for your wife or praying for your husband, praying for your kids, just some simple cards that you can purchase for $1 and help you, remind you what to pray and how to pray Scripture over them. And if there is not a host here, these envelopes are here, and you can just write down your name, the resource title that you're purchasing, and you can put that either right here in this tub or in box 150.
Okay, so it sounds like there's some really great resources, and they will change from time to time as we become aware of new resources. And so as you work your 120-day plan, more than likely there's a resource right here that will help you with what you've become intentional about. And I also see some displays on the end. These are beautiful displays, and inside, would you tell us just a little bit about what these displays are about?
Yeah, we're starting off with a couple displays, one on Raising a Modern Day Knight, because we have that class coming up in February, and so we're just trying to make some people aware of what's coming in a visual way. And on the other end is a history of our Advent conspiracy, just with some pictures and some just mementos from those trips and those events. And so just kind of a history of the Advent conspiracy. And those will change from time to time, and if people have an idea of what they would like to see there, please contact the church office.
This is a fabulous resource center, and we hope people will stop by and take advantage of the resources that are here. But Jeff, this isn't really all there is to growing faith at home. Tell us a little bit more about what's coming.
A couple things that are coming. All of the resources, the free resources and the pointers will be available on our church website, northoak.net. And so that's exciting. That will be here soon. As well as kind of the next phase is the 120-day campaigns where we will focus on a specific area of need in people's lives to grow spiritually. So it may be prayer at home. And so we will have a 120-day campaign encouraging people to how to and to begin to pray at home. It may be other campaigns along those lines. The other thing that is coming is the Faith Path, and that is to encourage parents as they train their kids, because we only have kids here for about an hour a week on average, and so the rest of the spiritual training happens at home. And we want to come alongside and encourage and equip parents as they help their kids grow spiritually. And so that's the Faith Path, and that will be coming hopefully before too long.